Hi again. So, to follow on from the therapies, when I was in rehab and I had the really strict therapist, we got to the end of the therapy and she said, "So, we're done." And I said, "But I'm still not working. I'm still not walking." And I had to fight to get some more therapy, which was funny and like, how do you have to actually fight to continue on? Anyway, did that and that was fine. And I know that with some day rehab that I went to, it was really, really good. So I went back and I remember there was one day that I was in a group session and I'd been speaking to a lady because I gibber a lot, clearly. And I said, "Oh," and she said, "Oh, so you've been here a few times?" And I said, "Yeah, about 3 or 4 times." And she said, "How did that happen?" And I said, "I nag." And the therapist at the time, the OT, sort of said, "Yeah, look, we love having Saran back," which I think was a bit of a lie, but anyway. And she basically said, "But because Saran always actually wants to come back, and sort of continue on from a different, a next sort of phase kind of thing." And so I haven't been back there for a while, but I make sure that my therapist not only knows what they're doing, but also that there's a connection. And I think the best thing a therapist can say for me is, "Why don't we try this?" And they might. I know that there was one time that my physio tried. He brought one of those stampers. Those like the it cuts paper like in a little love heart or whatever. And he wanted me to use my left hand, and I couldn't press it down enough, like with the wrist. And so he said, "That's okay. We'll do it another. We'll do something else." So we did. And he's got me to pour jugs of water and then tip the water back in, which I hate. But things like that. It exhausted me one day, and then was really good the next. And I've got like marbles where I'm tipping marbles, and I'll pop them in my YouTube channel because they're actually on another YouTubey thing. But anyway, but yeah, it's I've learnt to really push for my therapy, not knowing exactly what I want, but knowing that, as long as I can potentially look back and sort of go, "Hey, I'm walking a bit longer now," or I'm able to get down on the ground without the girls having to, sort of pick me up and flip me back up like Humpty Dumpty. So yeah, anything is a win. And I say, just keep on, own your own journey and be confident when you want some more therapy. And there are going to be times when you're exhausted and, you can't do it. And I rest and then I get back into it another day, another week, whatever. But, and so in that regard, I have to listen to my body because I know that there are times that I haven't, and the body always wins. So thank you. See you later.